been a hot minute.
A lot of minutes.
Like over a week? Wow.
Yeah. So
this is the first time I think we've gone without posting for this long since bad things.
Almost since we started / when the strike stuff was happening last year. So I think we're in a funk.
Lots of things.
Yes, this is a multiple There's a lot going on in our lives right now.
Whew. Creative juices are empty because of that. And because of other stuff.
And because of things. So let's just start out with
the beginning.
The beginning. What is the beginning?
I mean, it all kind of happened at once.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a big change that's coming. Started
towards the end of August.
So big change that made us super nervous and scared and oh my God, like what did we do?
I had the worst panic attack I've had in years and almost did not go to Playlist DC because
we were on the phone like crying to each other the night before because it was like, I don't think I can go. And I was like, we have to go. And she was like, I don't think I can.
And I know we've briefly talked about our anxiety stuff that we've had, but not super in depth. And it's one of those things where I don't know what's going to trigger it. And this new stuff that has come up has triggered it in a big way. It's been a complicated thing that's been going on. And it's
something that we were like, this is smooth sailing. Oh gosh, this is a lot. Smooth sailing. Oh no, there's another problem. So it's like this constantly.
Up and down.
Which you guys will know about the big changes soon. We're just kind of holding back for just a second.
So I don't do well with that change, especially when it's not a smooth change or transition and my anxiety spikes. That happened right before we were supposed to travel.
Right before that, before traveling and the big change, we were on vacation. So we had like a week of vacation where we had a hard time keeping uploads going. And then the big change happened and then we were like, oh crap. And
we did also have a lot of travel where it was like gone for a little bit of time, come home for about a week, go somewhere, come home for about a week, go somewhere, come home. And so we were traveling a lot. So that disrupted things. Then after the vacation, we came home. This stuff kind of started happening then.
And playlist.
And then playlist, my freak out playlist. And then we come home.
We came home and we were just like, breathe, take a step back, like, because we didn't feel like we knew what kind of videos we wanted to do. We felt emotionally, creatively, humanly drained.
Yeah. And then add in, I think the fact that we've been struggling with content in the fact that we feel if it's not something like an unboxing or a morning routine or certain types of videos that they won't be watched. And so it's kind of hard when you put a lot of time and work into something and you feel really excited about something and it's just not watched. So that's also something we're struggling with where it's like, it's hard to get motivated to do stuff when you don't feel like people are looking for that kind of stuff.
It's finding that happy medium of content that we want to create, that you want to see, because if we create something and we really love it, but a lot of you don't like it or want to watch it, it kind of feels not worth it to put all of that time and effort into it. But at the same time, like we really love creating certain kinds of content, finding that happy medium of like stuff we like, stuff you like, and everyone wins because everyone's happy. So that's something we're kind of trying to figure out.
I do have one question, and this is for everyone watching. You know, this isn't meant to be one of those videos where it's like, I'm not a beauty guru anymore, because I don't think we've ever really defined ourselves as beauty gurus. It's actually something we usually tell people where it's like, you know, we talk about makeup and fashion and stuff on YouTube, but we aren't just about that. Like we like lots of different things. That's why we have TNS and Cheap to Chic, which is in a
whole nother,
it's just in a holding pattern right now. Are you guys open to seeing all kinds of content on our channel? Because we don't want to stop talking about makeup fashion at all. I think that's, you know, it's where we started, and it's something that we get excited to talk about and have a lot of fun with. So it's not something we want to go away, but I think we're trying to figure out what it is you guys are wanting to see from us and making that work with what we want to talk about and make and have it be something that everyone is excited about.
Yeah, because we tried to introduce Casual Friday into 11th Gorgeous so that it would be like a little bit of a taste of like maybe what TNS is. But do you guys like that? Do you want it to stay just beauty and fashion? What kinds of videos are you enjoying watching right now? Also switch that around. What kind of videos do you want us to like to see from us? Because I don't want you just to be like, oh, I love seeing the DIY decor, fall, room, food, treats, just because other people are doing it, unless that's something you want to see us do. Like,
and I struggle with those types of videos just because I'm like, how many times can you do that video per the season over and over and over and over?
Like for us creatively, that's not something that we're like interested in. That's not to say that we don't want to do like a DIY video on how to do this cute top, you know?
Yeah.
But I think for us doing the, you know, similar videos to everyone else just to do those videos, just to get views is not something that we really want to do.
Yeah, it's just not something where we're like, oh my gosh, that's like phone texting.
No.
Life, being an adult, it's not, don't grow up.
Segue, we should do a video on expectations versus the reality of being adults.
Okay, also I would like to say something else we struggle with is the constant comments from, not majority, but just seeing those comments of the you don't act your age or grow up or whatever, like the age thing.
So annoying. And I'm going to be brutally honest here. I just want to be, why am I trying to cry? I'm anxiety emotioned out. God, I
don't even know where that's coming from.
No, it's just that, like, it's that frustration thing where you're just like, don't tell me to grow up, because guess what? I am who I am, and by telling me to grow up, you're telling me that you don't like my personality.
Yeah.
Like, it's more personal than you think when you tell somebody that.
Yeah.
Stop tearing up. I'm not emotional. There's no reason. I'm a week out of the time of the month.
I'm a little...
Not only am I stressed out, I am also PMSing and hormonal.
Okay, good times. I think I'm a little bit further away from that.
Yeah, because you're behind me.
Let me check where we're at.
I'm 9 days. You've got to be like 12.
12.
Did you hear that? I'm 9 days. I told her she was 12 and I didn't even know. Okay, I'm not going to be one of those people that's like, I wish YouTube was the way it used to be, because that's not the case, but it was really fun when we started, and we just want to make sure that we don't lose the fun.
Yeah.
Because that's what makes you want to create the content, because it's content and creative.
We actually have a video coming up that we had so much fun making. And it's different than anything we've done in the past, really. I think it's different, and I would like to do more of it. Mm-hmm. I hope you guys like it. I hope we can kind of make that work for other types of videos. You know, this isn't we're stopping YouTube, because I don't ever want to stop YouTube.
We're gonna make YouTube until we're grannies, just like Brooklyn and
Bailey
said.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I saw a quote from them, and you know what I mean? It's like, I think the people who are, and I see this a lot, I see a lot of you guys who are more close to our age commenting back to some of those age questions, and they're like, you know, like, I'm this old, I watch them, you guys don't know what you're talking about, kind of thing. I think it's like when you're in your late teens and your early 20s, you're like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to be an adult and get out of college and have a real job.
Yeah.
And, you know what I mean? Like,
but then there's also that element of like, when you're younger, you think, oh, well, I'll be in my 20s and I'll have a job and prime my life. And then as I get on to my upper 20s and 30s, I'm going to be fuddy-duddy old grandma. And like, you feel the same at 18 as you do pretty much at 40. I mean, you
don't know that because you're not 40.
I'm not 40. But I have a mom who said that she's always felt no older than 18. That's just, it's all a part of like, you're a person. You
also your brain. No, your brain stops aging around. Yeah, your brain. Like, I think it's 25.
Yeah. So the only way you're gonna feel different is honestly if you get some type of disease or dementia, and that affects your brain.
So anyway, that's just to say that like, we feel that life is super short, and I'm gonna have as much fun as I possibly can.
And I'm gonna open Shopkins.
I'm gonna go to Disney as many times as I possibly can. In my opinion, I would rather have amazing experiences and memories.
I'm gonna go to Disney 6 times a year and not buy a pair of Louboutin shoes.
Or a Celine bag. That's me. Or a Celine bag, which baffles my mind, and I'm sorry if that hurts anyone's feelings. But that's not for me. You know, that's not for me. Yeah. And I think that that's something that, you know, we've always talked about. This video is all over the place, and I apologize for that. We've just been feeling a lot of things.
And internally burying it and talking to each other, and like, we want to make this video, but we don't want to act like we're complaining, because
I just want to get back to the fun that YouTube has been in the past for us, and it hasn't felt fun in a while. It's gotten to feel more like a job, and I don't want it to feel like a job, because that's one of my favorite things about it, is that it's the coolest job I could ever have hoped for.
Because we have like a million best friends.
Yeah, you guys are all like our besties. You get us.
And it's so funny, because every time we go through these funks, we go somewhere like Playlist Live and we meet you guys, and it's like, why was I ever feeling like sad or down? Because you guys are so awesome and you're watching us, and like, to hear that we make your day better, we have to remember that you guys are watching and you make our days better, and it's not as bad as it seems, you know?
Yeah.
But that's the thing about emotions.
Well, I think,
get out of control.
Yeah, I think too, you know, when you do something like YouTube, it's a very vulnerable experience. And I think so many people forget that element. Now I'm gonna start crying, because it's something you don't realize. And when you break it down and you think about it, like, you are putting yourself out there to thousands and millions of people
who can just be like, you're ugly, I don't like your nose, you stare at your sister's mouth, that's so weird. You don't act your age.
What's wrong with Tracy's hands? Which is a whole other thing that I've never even told you guys about, and I'm not going to talk about it in this video because that would be a whole long video. But there's you know, there is something to it, and it's something that I have always been afraid to talk about with you guys, and it's something that like is very hard for me. Why am I crying?
Don't cry. You make me tear up.
It's just like, we put a lot of ourselves into our content, and when it's not received, you know, how we hope, like, we look at everything, we're like, oh my gosh, people aren't thumbsing it up, they don't like it. People aren't commenting, there's no comments on the video, no one's watching, they don't like it. You know, like, that weighs on us so much. We just feel like, and then we'll step back and we'll be like, oh my gosh, you know, so many people are watching it though.
I know.
We'll look at our channel and we're like, it's crazy. But I think for us, we just get so, I don't know, we just get so caught up in the black and white numbers of it.
Which is a struggle, I think, for a lot of YouTubers, because there's always going to be a channel that's more popular than yours. And that goes for everyone. There just always is, unless you're PewDiePie. But it's just hard because it's like, when you feel like your numbers aren't as high, it's like, am I doing something wrong? These people like her, but it's hard because you kind of have to take a step back and be like, okay, we're two completely different people.
It's apples and oranges.
Yeah, and we attract completely different audiences.
But you want to compare. You want to be like, why don't you like me as much as that person? Because
there's not a whole lot of ways to really compare and know if people like your channel, because it's hard. It's hard. I don't know. It's something that we didn't really have to think about back when we started, and as it's evolved, it's become so much of a stressful thing, and I want to take a step back and not have to think about it like that.
I think that's also what's been the not posting. It's kind of been like a little bit of a detachment, and like I just need to get away from that feeling of like, I have to make a video and I have to post something and it has to be up, because
it has to be good, because people have to like it, and if they don't, I'm gonna be like,
and that turns into a feeling of, I have to create a video no matter what it is so I can put something up. And I don't want it to be like that. At one point, we were posting videos every single day, like way back in the beginning.
Yeah, and then we did Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then we were doing our second channel, and how?
I know that we were in a better place at that time, so it was like we were excited and we were coming up with ideas and stuff like that, and now because we're in a funk, it's like, how in the world did we ever have that much content? And I want to get back to a place where we're doing it more frequently.
Another thing that we struggle with is the videos that some YouTubers do that are more involved, the ones that are like higher production, like those take time, and we struggle with, do we want to do some of those? Not like theirs, but higher production type videos, like the fun,
the more involved
DIY and like inspirationally fun stuff. Do we want to do those, or do we want to do sit down videos? Like a lot of you guys seem to like our sit down videos, but then like the creativeness in us is like, but we want to do more, but
we can't do those more videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Yeah, we're trying to also find that balance of like getting tons of content up on a schedule,
because we don't have help. It's just us. We don't have help filming. We don't have help editing. I mean, it's something we would love to have. We haven't found the perfect situation yet.
This is getting to be a ranty video.
I know. I was like, I don't want this to be a long video. I just want to tell you guys where we're at and everything. And that light did get turned on.
I turned it on.
I know. But it still felt dark, and I was like, yep, it's on.
In a nutshell, we have some big changes that have been stressing us out. So that's something, hopefully, that will be revealed, resolved, chilled out in the next...
It's a potentially really exciting thing for us.
Yeah. But it's terrifying.
It's just a lot of things.
So hopefully that gets wound up in the next couple weeks. Chilled out.
My anxiety is wound up.
I don't know. I hope it gets figured out in the next couple weeks or so.
You know, we would love input from you guys. What videos do you want to see from us?
You just did dot on Cheap to Chic. A lot of people ask about Cheap to Chic, and I don't even know if those people have made it all the way through this video. But if you have, and you're wondering about Cheap to Chic, we put it on pause because everything started piling up at once, and we didn't want to just throw content on Cheap to Chic, because that was our really exciting creation where we were like, this is going to be an amazing channel.
It's something we still want to do.
And
we haven't abandoned it. We have the loft still work from there.
Literally going to relaunch the channel with amazing stuff. It's just finding people to help us out, and by saying finding, I'm talking about like her mom and stuff.
Even though we have the same amount of hours in a day as Beyonce.
Beyonce has about 50 people on our team.
Yeah.
So
that's where we're at. We would love all of that input from you guys, because we love you guys so much, and we want this to be a place that you come to for awesome videos that we're really happy about and feel really excited about making. And you know, when we put ourselves out there really vulnerably, that you guys are like, thumbs up, comments, share the video with all your friends, because you know, we don't want to stop doing this ever. Some people get tired of asking for thumbs up and things like that. We are always trying to figure out how, you know,
to help our channel
and to make sure we don't have to go back to regular jobs and stop doing YouTube. And that's one of the things that we feel like helps is
thumbs ups and comments and stuff is an interaction with your video, and it helps your video get seen. And you know, sometimes even just like when you're thumbsing to the video, if you have that tied to your Twitter account, when you like the video, it goes out to all of your Twitter followers who might not know who we are.
And that's a really quick, easy thing that you guys can do that helps us, that helps our channel, so that that we can keep doing content, you know, and I hear this on other people's channels. You know, if you really love our channel and want to help support us, those are the ways that you can do it. And it shouldn't make you mad because you're watching our channel.
In some ways, there's some people and some companies and some just businesses that are like, hey, give us a donation to keep this going. And it's like, we just want you to donate your thumbs. Like, you don't even have to donate money. Please don't have any thumbs show up in our P.O. box.
Oh, that would be so creepy. But
you could draw a picture of a thumb.
Or if they were rubber.
Oh, rubber thumbs. Yeah. We just want you to donate.
Close to Halloween.
The thumbs up click.
Action.
Because it doesn't cost you anything. And if you like our videos, then that's just a way of showing it. And it's easier than commenting. If you don't want to comment, just give it a thumbs up. Yeah. I like thumbsing up videos sometimes when I don't have anything to input for the video. Yeah. Because it's like, I like it.
Yes. But not to say we don't absolutely love reading your comments. Yeah. Except when it's a video where all they say is that they want us to stop burping and get annoyed by that. And then it's like, well, I don't want to read your comments. Because they make me want to cry. Make me want to go get in bed and cry.
It could be worse though, because we do have to say we have some of the nicest viewers. We have seen so many other channels that just have the meanest viewers, and you guys are awesome and so sweet really and so supportive. We've even seen it when we've done collabs in the past. You guys are so nice. So
yes. We feel very lucky for that. Absolutely. We love you guys so much. We are so happy that we get to make these videos for you and have this as a job, because it is the coolest thing I've ever done in my entire life.
And hopefully we can do it forever and ever.
Until we're grannies. It's only going to get awesomer.
So from the retirement home, we'll just cross each other's hallway and just kill it.
Absolutely. I will always be right across the way from you.
I like how I took it into the retirement home when we're across the way.
Yeah.
Right. I'm not going into a retirement home.
No.
Assisted living.
Assisted living. No. Retirement resort.
Resort.
Yes. Grannies in bikinis. What? No shame in this game.
Alright guys, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and if you're excited for us to be back and more great content, and let us know down below what videos you want to see.
Yes, tell us the types of videos, you know, specific content. We want all the info from you guys, because that's what we're doing it for.
Yay! And we'll talk to you guys really, really soon, aka maybe tomorrow.
And on TNS and not Cheap to Chic until
not yet.
We come up with the really cool stuff that we want to share with you guys.
Yay!
Alright, love you. Make sure you're following us on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and Snapchat.
Because we've been there even though we've been gone from here.
Yep.
Yay! Bye guys!
Bye!
Love you!